Hey guys, I'd like to share my testimony with you. In the summer of 2008, me and my youth group went to Northland Camp in Wisconsin. This was a year-to-year process for me that my parents made me go to because I wasn't saved at the time. So I wasn't really looking forward to it, but it was a way for me to get out of the house, which everyone enjoys. Previous to this trip, though, I had struggled with my relationship with my parents and my relationship with my friends. I went through a rough school year prior to this trip, so I was ready to just kind of get out of the house, almost run away from my problems. After a long 20-hour bus ride, we finally arrived in Wisconsin. Everything went as usual. Games, activities, events, night services, nothing out of the ordinary. It wasn't until that Thursday night that everything just kind of changed in my life. I walked into the night service with an unusual heaviness in my heart. Without knowing what it was, I just kind of pushed it to the side, ignoring it. When I got to my seat, I sat down, and the preacher came on stage. He started preaching his message, and then I realized that this was probably a message I needed to pay more attention closer to. For some reason, I felt enticed by his words, and I was interested in what he had to say. It was about respect, loyalty, honesty, just all around truth, and it was something I had been previously struggling with. At that time, I realized I had hit a wall. About halfway through the sermon, I realized that God was crying out from my heart, longing for me to come back to Him. Not sure what I should do, I just kind of sat there, hands clenched, listening to the preacher's words, hoping that maybe it would end so that I could just get out and not having to worry about it. As the preacher gave an invitation, for some reason I grabbed my friend's hand and walked straight out. Now this is unlike me because usually I would just ignore the invitation and go on as if nothing happened. But there was a pull in me that just wanted me to go out for some reason. I walked outside and just spilled my heart out to my friend. Everything I had done in that previously, everything I had went through my parents, with my friends, just spilt my whole heart out to her. She graciously went through the Bible with me, telling me that God would be able to guide me through this if I just gave my life and my heart to Him. After a long talk and several verses and questions later, I was saved at that point in time by my very best friend, which I'm so thankful for. It was a struggle getting to that point, but I was glad I was able to trust her in that moment to spill all of my problems out to her and her be able to just explain to me clearly the gospel. After I was saved at that time, she recommended this book after we got home. It's called Don't Waste Your Life by John Piper. She showed me a specific quote in here to just kind of remind me that being saved is a gift and that I need to cherish it. It says, therefore, every breath we take, every time our heart beats, every day that the sun rises, every moment we see with our eyes, or hear with our ears, or speak with our mouths, or walk with our legs, for now, a free and deserved gift to sinners who deserve only judgment. This quote reminds me that, yes, I fail day to day, and I deserve judgment, but God is gracious and merciful in His love for me, and that as long as I'm there ready to hear what He wants me to do, that He's willing to forgive me and love me through it. I also attend New Spring Church, and they played a song. It's called The Height, and there's a part of it that's just kind of grasps a hold of me every time I'm struggling. It says, I struggle through the chaos and noise, following the sweetness of your voice. From the smallest part of me, out of the depths my heart will sing. The heavens declare your glory, O God. The skies proclaim the height of your love. You are holy. This teaches me that even though I go through chaos and struggles and trials in the day-to-day life, that God is right behind me telling me that He's ready to pick me up and strengthen me as long as I'm willing. My life verse has become Psalm 73:26, which says, my flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Even though I am a sinner and I will fail day to day without question, He is my God, and He is ready and willing to forgive me as long as I'm fighting sin and willing to live my life for Him. Thank you.